Hi everybody, welcome back to Cat on Point. Hey everybody, welcome back. Okay, so it is Weigh-In Wednesday and I had quite a week. So I told myself I wasn't going to sweat it this week. I wasn't going to sweat it no matter what. We went out of town. It was quite a trip. Came back, went right into a 3-day weekend. And as soon as we got back, see, I didn't make our 15-year-old a birthday cake for his birthday because normally he likes the big apple pie from Costco or Sam's Club for his birthday, but he didn't want that this year. The kids have been, I make my own version of a chocolate cake, and it's a gluten-free version, and the kids really like it, but they've all seen this cake at Albertsons. It's a chocolate cake there, and it's got chocolate frosting, and then they wrap it in Kit Kats, and then the top is covered in M&Ms. And he said, I want that cake, because his brother had that cake in July and he wanted it too. So we have had a cake in our midst for the last 4 or 5 days. And so every day, not a big piece, but every day, thank goodness there's 5 of us. We've all had a little piece of cake after dinner or after lunch, and just once a day. But it's gone, so I'm glad it's gone. But it's been quite a week. And the scale, I knew it was going to say something wonky, and it did. It said I'm up 2.8 this week, so that was thrilling, but it's okay. It's all right. Now it's time to just keep going, right? Now, what I've been doing since we got back from our trip is I'll have, a good breakfast, oats and egg whites, whatever. Lunch, very good. I'm keeping my calories, and I'm falling behind underneath my calories. I'm doing great as far as that goes. Dinner comes around, and I'm not very hungry. I could either fast, but my family eats dinner, so then I end up eating with them something. So I'll just have like some soup, or I'll have, and it's a low point soup, or I'll have like egg whites and coleslaw. And I've sauteed coleslaw with some onion. I just add the egg whites, and I'm good with that. Maybe a banana after that, maybe not. And so small dinner. But I'm under my caloric requirements still. So I know I'm doing okay. I'm retaining a lot of water for many reasons. And yesterday I was painting the kitchen, and today early this morning, so I've been up and down the ladder like 200 times. And so my knee that got had surgery on, it's swelled up, and both my legs swelled actually, and my hips, and so I knew they were really retaining water too, but all kinds of funky stuff going on. But it's okay. It's all right. I'm just gonna keep going. It's all right. So anyway, this afternoon I made a really neat little dessert, and I didn't show you. I'm going to show you my food after this for the last couple days or so, but I didn't, because I didn't think it was going to come out, but it did come out very, very good. Sandy from Life with Sandy doesn't normally like yogurt, and I was so impressed because she was eating yogurt for the protein. And so kudos to you, Sandy, if you're watching this. That's awesome. I was so impressed. But I know she doesn't like the tang in the yogurt. So I wanted to give you the suggestion, if you don't like yogurt but you want to include it somehow, if you go to Pinterest, and if you're part of Pinterest and you type in Jello fluff recipes, or low-fat Jello fluff recipes, you get all these wonderful recipes that can incorporate non-fat Greek yogurt with like Jello pudding and Cool Whip and things like that, and strawberries or whatever. And it doesn't taste like yogurt. I mean, it tastes like pudding. And I made a fluff this afternoon that was chocolate peanut butter with some sugar-free chocolate chips added. And I had like half of a cup. Oh my goodness, it was so filling because of the yogurt. And I gave some to my hubby, and he absolutely loved it. He said, "This doesn't taste like yogurt at all. It tastes like pudding." And he asked for more. So it was really good. So if you go to Pinterest and you type in like low-fat Jello fluff recipes or sugar-free Jello fluff, all kinds of recipes will come up, and see if maybe something floats your boat there. So anyway, I'm going to be making more use of those fluff recipes because they're pretty good. So I guess if you don't use like sugar-free things like sugar-free Jello and pudding, and some people don't like to use that stuff, I understand. I guess you could still, do the same thing with fruit and come up with some interesting things. I don't mind using a little bit of sugar-free stuff. I mean, I don't like going crazy on it, but once in a while I'll use it. So anyway, guys, I'm going to let you go for now. I will see you in the next video, and I hope you have a really wonderful day. How did you guys do over the weekend? Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you next time.
Good morning, everybody. I'm making some blueberry vanilla pancakes here from my plentiful, what is it called again? I forget. Plentifully Lean cookbook here. And so I've got it's whole wheat based with some blueberries. There's no fat in it. I'm making some blueberry pancakes. I'm not going to put compote on top. I'll just put some sugar-free jam and a little sugar-free syrup. I'm also having some onions and coleslaw and half a cup of cage-free egg whites. Okay, here are the eggs. I did add 1 full egg to it, and I'm going to add a little kimchi.
All right, for lunch, I'm having some tuna in a pita, and I am using this pita bread that I found at Sprouts. It is 70 calories for a whole pita, and I'm also having some sweet potato and vegetable soup. And for a snack, I am having a decaf, some apple, and I made this dip. It's a caramel dip with 2 tablespoons of low-fat cream cheese and a tablespoon of sugar-free Swerve, brown sugar Swerve. Next morning, I'm having my egg whites and coleslaw with some kimchi, and I have some old-fashioned oats with chia seeds, pumpkin seeds, blueberries, and some nut pods, and I sweetened it with some sugar-free syrup, and it was such a great breakfast this morning. Lunchtime came around, and I have a half a cup of white rice, about 2 ounces of chicken breast, some tzatziki up on top, and some mixed veggies.